And now, your first Alert 5 weather.
It was a beautiful morning for a hike. Linda was out at North Cheyenne Canyon. It's looking lush. We have our full spring green up happening, and all the recent rain has left our fuels with lots of moisture in them, and that's really good because this week we're warming up and we're drying out for the rest of this week. Now, today we started a warming trend. We rose up to 87 in Pueblo today and 80 in the Springs, just a few degrees below average. But then we're skyrocketing about 5 to 10 degrees above normal by tomorrow. So this heat is keeping its steady incline. Tonight we'll drop to the 40s, 50s, and low 60s, and then Thursday starts with sunshine, another perfect morning to go out for a hike. There's just a low storm chance tomorrow. Those storms look to pop up between about Alamosa, Walsenburg, Trinidad area, and then gradually drift into the eastern plains through the afternoon. The storms tomorrow will be quite isolated and pretty weak, but you could see some small hail and some gusty wind if you do get lucky enough to see a shower. The rest of us are just going to be hot and dry tomorrow with a few afternoon clouds to provide us a little bit of shade. But that UV index is going to be very high in the next few days, and those temperatures are also going to be incredibly hot. 80s, 90s, and triple digits are expected on Thursday, and we're going up from there on Friday. Friday expected to be the warmest day this week. Up to 95 in the Springs, 100 in Denver, 102 in Pueblo, 104 in La Junta, and even up the Arkansas River into our mountain valleys, 91 for Salida. So Friday is the first day of summer. It's definitely going to feel like it. What I'm also monitoring through the end of the week is an increase in our wind speed. Wind gusts will be around 30 to 35 miles per hour Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so for the spots that haven't had spring moisture quite as well as we've had, that introduces fire danger to the forecast. So Thursday afternoon, red flag warnings for the Grand Junction and Western Slope area. And then those expand into the interior mountains Friday and Saturday with fire weather watches. We're staying out of those fire conditions because of the amount of moisture we have had recently. And more moisture is on the way. I'm tracking a monsoon pattern setting up for us next week. And the North American Monsoon is a very particular weather pattern that we haven't seen yet this summer or this season in Colorado. Looks to make its first appearance next week. That will leave us with daily thunderstorm chances and cooler conditions. So I mean the North American monsoon with this particular wind flow. We'll have high pressure generally over Texas. We'll have an area of low pressure out west, and that ushers in the moisture from the south into the Four Corners states. That looks to be the weather pattern we have next week, and you'll notice the change here. In the next 4 days, we're in the 90s. Friday is that summer solstice. Our sunrise will be at 5:34. The sunset will be at 8:27, our longest day length of the year. And then that monsoon pattern sets up next week. Should be with us for the entirety of the week, and we'll see highs in the low 80s. And a daily afternoon thunderstorm chance. In Pueblo, upper 90s to triple digits the next 4 days. Definitely hot. And then next week we get some heat relief with middle 80s and afternoon thunderstorms. In Canyon City, mid to upper 90s for the next few days. It'll be quite gusty, especially on Saturday. Then 80s return starting Monday, and we'll have a chance of afternoon thunderstorms for you as well. And finally, for Woodland Park, you're going to see this same pattern. Warm and dry for the next 4 days in the low 80s, then 70s return next week.